Welcome back to Pride. In today's daily core training, we're going to be adding Title Boxing's 1.5 pound each hand weights. I've provided links in the description below. All good training equipment recommended by Pride. This will be one of the items you'll see in the description below to get a pair for yourself. So first we're going to start off with a good stretch. Arms go all the way back, laying flat out. Crunch up. Use the core when you come up. Reach for the toes. Grab the shins. You can keep good posture in the back, or you can fold the back as well, stretching the back more or stretching the legs more when you keep good posture. This exercise, you're not going to target the core too much, so you might not get that burn that you get from the other exercises we do. This one is more of a stretch, so you just want to make sure you feel good and stretched before completing this set. Once you complete your core stretch, we're going to take 1 minute rest before the next exercise. Now our second exercise, we're going to crunch up and shadow box, throw both punches straight towards the feet, twisting the body. When one hand is out, the other shoulder is back. That's how you know you get a good twist. And with these hand weights on, we're putting more focus on the core. When those arms are extended, you're working a lot harder to complete this exercise. Keep going until the core is really burning, and then try to get a couple more reps in, a couple more 1-2s. Just throwing the jab and the cross, turning the body. Then we're going to take 1 minute rest before our next set. Now back to our stretch. We're keeping those hand weights on this entire time until we're done working the core. When you go back, you want to go back with control. Use the core on the way up. Use the core on the way back. Stretch those arms out. Take a breath in before coming up and exhale on the way up. And remember, this stretch will not burn up the core as much, so you're not going to go until you're burning. You just want to make sure to get a good stretch, 1 minute rest. Now we're going to add in our defense. You roll to one side, strike with the opposite side. Just go from the jaw to the ear with the fist. When your hands are on your jaw, you're only protecting the jaw. When you roll, you want to bring that hand up to the temple. This way the forearm is protecting the jaw, the hand is protecting the temple. When you roll side to side, you're getting a good twist on the body, similar to the straight punches, if not more, because you're twisting a little bit further. And then stressing the importance of counter striking for boxers, you always follow up with a strike. And now back to your stretch, arms all the way back, come up, exhale, control the breathing. We still have the hand weights on, so we're working the core. By this point, the core should be burning enough from the other exercise that it should be burning while you're doing these stretches. This stretch is to keep you really loose, keep everything moving, and it gives you a rest after that 1 minute rest from doing your core exercise, keeping everything going. On this set, you'll notice I start mixing things up, different techniques, going back and forth from the 1-2 to throwing multiple punches to adding in the defense, roll, and counter. By doing this, you'll work the core harder and burn the core more. You're hitting it with different techniques, all in the same exercise. Once the core is burning, I'm going to take 1 minute rest. Whew. Now this is going to be our last set before our final stretch. You should know when you have one more set in you. I know I have one more set. That's why I made this my last set, and I'm going to give it my all. Make sure I keep good technique, good form, and really push hard to burn the core as much as I can before I finish for the day. Now this is our last set of stretching. You just want to keep everything loose. Remember, you're working the core even further while you're doing this stretch, especially with those hand weights on. Control the breathing, focus on your technique, relax the body. After completing your sets, your core should really be on fire, as mine is. Be sure to check out the links in the description below. 1.5 pound each, titled Boxing's hand weights. This is a very good training tool. Also makes for a great Christmas gift. Be sure to subscribe to Prime Martial Arts. Turn on notifications for all future videos.